Hello everybody, my name is Eva and welcome to my channel. Welcome to this very cloudy day here in England. Literally, I am in a cloud, like you can probably see outside how grey it is. This is December in England, folks. Anyway, yes, today we'll be doing an all-body Vinyasa flow. It will be suitable for all levels. I will give you modifications along the way. There will be some more challenging positions. But again, just listen to your body. If you don't feel like you're up for the challenge, then just don't do it. Staying where you are is perfect. As always, child's pose is an option. So you can take that whenever you want. And if you like my video, then please leave me a thumbs up and a comment. So I thought that today's intention could be something very simple, something that I myself think I need right now in this moment in time. And that is to just try and stay present. We're always thinking, always thinking about what we're doing in the future, what we're doing tomorrow, what we've already done, if we should have done this differently, that, this. Our mind is so full of clutter and of chat that we find it very difficult to just be present, to just be in the moment. Now, yoga is, of course, something that helps a lot of us with that problem. Yoga, meditation, pranayama, obviously not just those things, but even so, even with doing those, often I find myself thinking about next week, thinking about last week, or sometimes all you need to do is just be present. So we're going to use the breath as our anchor today, and always try and come back to your breathing, try and come back to this feeling of the breath moving through your body whenever you feel like your thoughts are just flying away, as mine do, as I think most people's do. Then just try and always come back, try and be present, on and off the mat. Maybe it's a little bit easier on the mat, but it's something that we can hopefully take away from today's class and implement it in our everyday lives. So with that said, let's begin in a seated position. If you need any props, then go and grab those. Otherwise, come and join me on your mat and close down your eyes. Taking a deep inhale in and a long, slow exhale out. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Staying with your breathing, maybe bringing that Ujjayi breath in if it's in your practice. Be present, be in the moment. The only thing we have is this moment. Imagine your mind like the sky, like this very cloudy England December sky right now. Even though it's full of clouds, it's full of clutter, it's still blue underneath everything. Imagine these clouds like the thoughts in your mind, like the clutter that we all have. They come and they go with the wind. But underneath, we can always find this stillness, this blue sky. It's always there in the background. Let's try to connect to it. Placing your palms at your chest. Internalizing this. Opening your eyes. Okay, so today we're going to begin in a standing position. So maybe just feel into your body, swaying side to side. Just do whatever feels nice in your body at this moment. Just warming up slightly, twisting maybe. Inhaling, lifting your arms, gazing up to the ceiling. Your legs are maybe about a leg width apart. Exhaling, your hands on your knees, bending your knees, and maybe bending one elbow, not elbow, shoulder. One shoulder in, gazing over your left shoulder. Maybe doing the other side. Coming back up, inhaling, straightening those legs. Exhaling, coming into our goddess. So our hands are a bit like a scarecrow. Your toes are facing outwards. Staying here. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, goddess, with your tongue out. Inhale, lifting. One more time. Exhale with your lion's breath, tongue out, make a face. Inhale, lifting. Now we're going to turn to our right hand side, come into a high lunge here. Lengthening those arms, maybe a little bit of a back bend. Exhale your hands down. You could put them on some blocks maybe. From here, we're just going to rock back and forth, warming up those hamstrings. Straightening that right leg if you can, maybe coming onto the heel with your toes up. You could also keep your hands here at your hips, although it's a little bit more difficult to balance. Bending that front knee. Inhale, lifting your right hand up. This twist. Gazing up at the sky or ceiling. Exhale the back knee down and inhale into our twisted low lunge. Exhale your hands down to the inside of the foot. And just stay here in this high lizard position, or just warming up our hips a little bit. Getting into our hip flexors. If you're very flexible, you can even come down onto your forearms. Otherwise, staying there on extended arms, even hands on blocks is great. From here, we'll turn our back knee out to the side. We'll swivel around and maybe grabbing the toe of your right leg. You can try and lengthen this leg or keep your knee bent. Whichever one feels right in your body. Exhale your leg down in this modified side plank. Stretching over to the side. And coming all the way back down. All fours. Inhale, gazing up. Exhaling, cat. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. From here, we'll come forward. Lower the chest, lower the chin, lower the bum. We'll inhale into our cobra. Let's do a low cobra for the start of this practice. Opening that chest, extending your spine. Exhale down, back into all fours, and we will meet at our first downward facing dog. So you can walk your dog out a bit here, bending one knee, bending the other knee. Taking this time to listen to your body. Where do you need movement? Where do you need openness? Soft gaze between your fingertips and walk on up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Tadasana. Coming back to your breathing here. We'll step back with our right leg this time. And we'll inhale into our high lunge on the other side. Lengthening that spine. Maybe a little bit of a back bend here. Exhaling your hands down. Maybe you could come onto some blocks. And from here, we're just going to rock back and forth. Warming up the hamstring on our left leg this time. Coming back. Inhaling, twisting open. Our left arm rises. Feel your breath move through your body. Exhale your left arm to the inside of your foot, placing that knee down. So we're coming into a high lizard here, high or low, whichever one you prefer. And as I said before, you could even come onto some blocks here. From here, coming back up, moving that back foot over to the side. So from here, we're coming into our yogi toe hold, either with a bent leg or with a straight leg. So if your leg is bent, it will look like this. It's a great place to be. Don't feel like you have to have your leg straight. Even if you're here, it's a great stretch. It really opens up all of your legs. So staying here is a good place to be. Alternatively, you could also get a strap or even a scarf, tie it around your foot so you can fully extend. Exhale, place that leg down carefully. Coming into our modified side plank. Stretching, opening up that side body. Exhaling, your hands down. Inhaling cat. Exhale cat. Inhale neutral spine. Coming forward. Lower the chest, lower the chin. Lower your bum. Inhale cobra. Maybe you want to go a little bit higher this time. Exhale, coming into our downward facing dog. So if your heels don't quite touch the mat, you can always bend your knees, keep your heels up. Remember, your feet should be about hips distance apart, and your hands the same, so about shoulder distance. Pressing down into our fingertips and relaxing your head. The inhale will lift our right leg up to the sky. Maybe bending that knee. Drawing circles with our hips. Lifting that leg all the way back up. Exhale your knee to your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, placing that foot between your hands. Back foot at 45 degrees. We'll come up into our warrior one. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhaling here. Feeling that breath move through the body. From here, either you can grab your elbows behind your back, or you can do reverse prayer position. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come down, come onto your back toes and see if you can fly. Warrior 3. Exhale, placing that back foot down. So the distance should be a little bit shorter between your feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Keep your arms as they are. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting your arms, reaching above. Exhale, twisting, gazing over to the right hand side and seeing if you can place your left hand down beside your right foot. So you can always come onto a block here if you can't quite reach, or if you don't have a block, just place it below your knee or just on your thigh. Exhale, gazing down, maybe walking your fingertips a little bit forward. And inhale, lift your back foot into our twisted half moon. Exhale your leg down. Place your knee down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come into our half Hanmanasana. Point your toes up. And come back to your breathing. Back to the intention. Using our breath as the anchor to stay present. Inhale, coming forward, maybe taking that leg behind you, placing your foot down and coming into our downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward with your spine, coming to a high plank position. Exhale, lower, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Lifting. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, lifting our left leg all the way up. Bending at the knee. We're going to start to draw circles. Inhale, lifting that leg all the way up. And we'll exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, placing this foot all the way through. Coming into our warrior one on the other side. Inhale, lift our hands. And breathing here. Remember, trying to elongate on your inhales and ground yourself on your exhales. From here, you can either grab hold of your elbows or even a strap, or come into reverse prayer at your back. Coming forward with your chest, coming onto your back, tiptoes, and lifting. Nice steady gaze. You'll know if you have too many thoughts if you fall. A cluttered mind is an unbalanced body. At least it is for me. Exhale your back foot down. Inhale, lift your chest. So your feet should be slightly closer together. Your back foot at 45-degree angle. And your exhale, come down over this left leg. Inhale, lifting your arms, lifting your chest. Exhale, flowing down. Right hand touches the floor or a block. And inhale, twisting. If you can gaze up at that top hand. Gazing back down, walking those fingertips forward. Inhaling, lifting your back leg into a twisted half moon. Exhaling, placing that foot down, placing your knee down. Inhaling into our low lunge. Exhale, hands down. Half Hanmanasana. Now coming forward, maybe lifting that leg out behind you. Placing it down onto your mat. Coming into our downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling your spine forward. Exhale, coming down. Maybe you're ready for chaturanga this time. Chaturanga and upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Long inhales And let go on your exhales. So we'll be adding on. Inhale, lifting your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bending the knee. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, lifting back up. Placing this knee all the way through. And once again, coming up into our warrior one. Inhaling here. And won't stay this time. We'll exhale and we'll come back to our reverse prayer on your back. Bending your chest forward, coming onto your back toes and seeing if you can fly. Inhale, coming up. Trying to keep your balance, lifting that knee. So from here we have options. You can either grab your knee, open, I'll come and face you. Open your knee out to the side. You can get a strap. You can tie it around your foot. Or you can take yogi toe hold. And we will extend our left leg. If you're feeling good, we will open to our full expression. I'm going to come back to the front of my mat. Whoop. So from here, a little challenge. If you want to take me up on it, you bend your body, come forward, keeping hold of that toe. Let go. Keep your leg where it is. Take it all the way around. Step it behind you. If you didn't manage to do that, don't worry. Just a little bit of playtime. So we will come back into our position as before. Your feet a little bit closer together, maybe about hips width apart. Reverse prayer, or grab hold of your elbows and folding over this right leg. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Taking those left fingertips onto the floor, walking forward, and coming into a half moon. Maybe you're ready for a bind. Exhale, placing that foot all the way behind you, lowering that knee. Inhale into our low lunge. Exhale, your hands down, and we'll come back into our half Hanmanasana. So we've been doing a lot of work on our legs, on opening up our hamstrings today. So if you feel like you want to go into full Hanmanasana, then now is your chance. You could put your hands on some blocks, give you some more height, which will make it easier. Or you can just try and see how far you go. So I'll give you a little bit of playtime now. Just listening to your body. Remember, just doing whatever feels right. Wherever you are, come back. Bring both feet next to each other. Come into our Dandasana. So engage your core, point your toes upwards. We inhale, lift. Exhale into our Paschimottanasana. Inhale, gazing forward. Coming back. You can jump through, if you like, into our downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. From here, we'll lift our left leg up towards the sky, bending at the knee. Lifting once more. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, stepping all the way through. Coming into our warrior one here. Inhale, rise. But remember, we're not staying. We're exhaling and coming into our reverse prayer position. Coming forward with the chest, coming onto your back toes and flying into our warrior three. Keeping it steady. Inhale, trying to keep the balance, bring that knee all the way up. So as I said before, you can keep that knee bent, open your hip to the side. You can grab a strap, or you can grab yogi toe hold and extend that leg. Opening it out to the side. So now for our little playtime challenge. If you fall or if you can't follow, do not worry. It's only fun. If you want to take me up on this challenge, then we will lower the chest, keeping hold of this foot. Seeing if you can align your chest with your leg. Let go of yogi toe hold or strap. Keep that leg where it is. Hold it. Swivel it round. And step back. Very good. Taking reverse prayer once again. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, folding. Inhaling, gazing forward, walking those right fingertips forward, coming into our twisted half moon. Maybe taking that bind. Big step back. Lower that knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, half Hanmanasana. So some more playtime for you if you wish to take it. You can stay here in your half Hanmanasana. You can come into the full expression of the pose. You can take child's pose if you want. Now is your time for you. Listen to your body and do what feels good. Bringing that leg all the way forward. Coming into our Dandasana, pointing these toes up towards the ceiling. Walking forward into our Paschimottanasana. Inhaling, lifting, crossing your legs, coming back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, come onto your knees. Sitting down onto your heels, palms facing up. Coming back to your breathing. So, come down into a seated position. Open up your legs. And maybe walking through. You can stay here on your forearms. You can even stay here up on your arms. Just wherever you feel the stretch here. I'm going to move back because heels are uncomfortable on this hard floor. So we'll walk forward. Staying where it feels comfortable. Maybe lowering the chest. Slowly coming back up. Placing your feet together into Bakasana. You can put your knees on some cushions if you want. Coming, folding over your hips. Nice hip openings here. Inhaling, lifting the chest. So we're going to go into our back bends now. I encourage you to take whatever back bend you feel you need today. It could be bridge, it could be wheel, it could be fish. I'm going to be doing a bridge and 2 wheels. So coming down onto your back. Inhaling, lifting your bum. You can interlace your hands under your back if you want. Try and walk your shoulder blades in to accentuate this opening. Exhale down. Take a few moments here. So you can take bridge again, or you can come with me into wheel. So placing your hands by your ears, lifting up and extending. Exhale, coming down. Take recovery. Final back bend. We'll be doing wheel again. Yogi's choice. Coming up. Exhale, coming down. Maybe bringing your knees in, giving yourself a hug. Rocking from side to side. Letting your knees flop over to one side. Gazing over to the left. Coming over to the other side. Gazing over to the right. Coming back to center. And sitting up. So, if you want to take anything else before we take our final meditation and Shavasana, then please do. We haven't done any inversions in this class, so maybe you could pause this video and could do that before you end the class for today. Or if you think that's it, I've had enough, then come and find a seated position with me. So we'll do a short meditation before our Shavasana. Closing down the eyes. Coming back to your breathing. And imagining that sky. Imagine that sky with lots of clouds. You can barely see the blue. Now imagine your breath is the wind. On the exhale, see these clouds slowly start to blow away. You can see a little bit more blue sky, a little bit more clarity. Exhale, slowly, slowly they start to clear. Can maybe start to see a bit of sun peeking through. Banish these thoughts. Let them blow away with the wind. They'll come and go, but remember, this blue sky is always here, whenever you need it. We can always use our breath as the wind that blows these things away, that helps clear our mind. So you can stay here in this seated position. You can come down to your Shavasana, making sure that your eyes are closed, and I'll wake us up. Start to bring some movement back to your fingers and your toes. Maybe giving yourself a big stretch. Rolling over to one side. Coming back into seated position. I hope that this practice helped you find clarity, helped you find presence. And I hope that you can take this and use it for your everyday life. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.